Hey guys, welcome to this video on MKUltra. The government program that's so messed up, it'll make you question everything you thought you knew about the US government. MKUltra is like the crazy ex-boyfriend your government had in the 1950s, and they just can't seem to shake off the reputation. From LSD experiments to mind control and everything in between. This top secret project will make you wonder what else they are hiding from us. So, buckle up and get ready for this wild ride through the twisted and dark world of MKUltra, where nothing is what it seems and the truth is stranger than fiction. MKUltra was a top secret program run by the United States Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, from the 1950s to the early 1970s. Its goal was to develop mind control techniques and substances that could be used for interrogations, espionage, and psychological warfare. The program was officially launched in 1953 and was initially headed by the CIA official Sidney Gottlieb. The program was divided into several sub-projects, each with its own specific focus, such as the study of hypnosis, drugs, and sensory deprivation. See, the CIA believed that by controlling an individual's mind, they could create a Manchurian candidate, a person who could be programmed to carry out a specific task without their knowledge or consent. MKUltra was shrouded in secrecy and operated without any oversight from Congress or any other government agencies. In the early 1970s, the program was exposed by investigative journalists and government committees, leading to its eventual termination. The revelations surrounding MKUltra led to public outrage and calls for greater oversight of intelligence agencies. MKUltra has its origins in the aftermath of World War II, when the United States became concerned about the possibility of Soviet brainwashing and mind control techniques. In response to this perceived threat, the CIA established the MKUltra program in 1953. The program had several sub-projects, each focusing on different areas of research. For example, Project Bluebird focused on the use of hypnosis, while Project Artichoke studied the use of drugs such as LSD for mind control. MKUltra operated in secrecy, with the majority of its activities unknown even to other government agencies. It used its network of front organisations, including universities and hospitals, to conduct its research and experiments. As mentioned previously, the program was involved in a wide range of activities, including the use of drugs, hypnosis, sensory deprivation, and other techniques to manipulate and control individuals. Some of the experiments were conducted on unwitting subjects, including mental patients, prisoners, and other vulnerable populations. In the 1960s, the use of psychedelic drugs such as LSD became the focus of the program, as the CIA believed that these substances could be used as truth serums or to enhance interrogation techniques. However, the use of LSD in experiments became controversial, and in 1963, the program was scaled back. I wonder why. MKUltra officially ended, and I'm doing air quotes here, in 1973, following a series of investigations and revelations about the program's activities. The program's legacy has been controversial to say the least, with many questioning the ethics and experiments and the lack of oversight and accountability for its actions. The program was motivated by the belief that the United States was in a race with the Soviet Union to develop these techniques, and that the US needed to be able to defend itself against possible Soviet brainwashing. The program had several specific goals, including, as previously mentioned, the use of drugs. MKUltra experimented with a variety of drugs, including LSD, mescaline, and other hallucinogens. MKUltra believed that these drugs could be used to break down an individual's resistance to suggestion and create a state of heightened suggestibility. MKUltra experimented with the use of hypnosis, One of the goals was to make the victim more suggestible, with the hope of extracting information from individuals who might not otherwise be willing to disclose it, or to make them more compliant and cooperative. MK Ultra also wanted to use hypnosis to create a Manchurian candidate. What is a Manchurian candidate, you ask? Well, in short, a Manchurian candidate is a term used to describe a hypothetical person who is brainwashed and programmed to carry out a specific set of tasks without their knowledge or consent. The term originated from a novel by Richard Condon, which was later adapted into a movie, both of which depicted a scenario where a soldier was captured during the Korean War and was subjected to brainwashing by Chinese and Soviet agents. The idea was that by manipulating an individual's consciousness and reprogramming them with specific triggers or commands, they could be made to carry out actions that they wouldn't normally do. While there is little evidence to suggest that Manchurian candidates actually exist or that the CIA was successful in creating them, the concept of mind control and brainwashing remains a topic of interest and debate in popular culture and academic circles. Another technique used by MKUltra was sensory deprivation. Researchers believe that by depriving an individual of sensory input, they could break down their sense of identity and create a state of suggestibility. Electroconvulsive therapy, or ECT, was another method that MKUltra was researching. ECT was used as a means of controlling one's behaviour. It involved passing an electrical current through the brain, and researchers believe that it could be used as a way to alter an individual's thought patterns. MKUltra conducted these experiments without the knowledge or consent of the subjects involved, taking away their basic individual human rights. But then again, since when did the powers that be care for the ones it's meant to protect? The techniques practiced resulted in long-lasting psychological harm, and the program's legacy has been one of controversy and criticism, and it remains subject of ongoing debate and investigations. The aftermath of MKUltra has been characterized by ongoing investigations, legal battles, and efforts to provide compensation and support to individuals who were subjected to the program's experiments. Following the revelations about MKUltra, a number of investigations and inquiries were launched to examine the program's activities and assess its impact. These investigations have led to greater transparency and oversight of government activities and helped to hold those responsible for the program accountable. Many of the individuals who were subjected to MKUltra experiments have sought legal redress and compensation for the trauma and harm they experienced. Some have received financial settlements, while others have continued the fight for justice through the courts. The revelations about MKUltra have led to increased regulation and oversight of human experimentation, particularly in the fields of psychology and neuroscience. New ethical guidelines have been developed to protect the rights of research subjects and prevent the reoccurrence of unethical experimentation. The impact of MKUltra on popular culture has been significant, particularly in the fields of film and literature. The program's revelations have inspired numerous works of fiction exploring the themes of mind control and manipulation, and its legacy continues to be felt in popular culture today. Overall, the aftermath of MKUltra has been characterized by efforts to address the harm caused by the program and to prevent the reoccurrence of unethical experimentation in the future. While trauma inflicted on individuals who were subjected to the MKUltra experiments can never be fully undone, the legacy of the program has helped shine light on the potential dangers of secret government activities and the importance of ethical research practices. All this has brought forward scrutiny of government activities, particularly those related to intelligence gathering and national security. The program's legacy has helped to foster a culture of transparency and accountability in government, which is essential for maintaining a healthy democracy. All this serves as a reminder of the potential threats to civil liberties posed by government activities, and the importance of protecting individual rights and freedoms. As new technologies and methods for surveillance and control emerge, the lessons of MKUltra remain relevant for safeguarding democratic values and protecting human rights. Okay, let's wrap this bad boy up. In conclusion, MKUltra was a highly controversial and unethical program conducted by the US government during the Cold War era. The program's goal was to develop mind control techniques for the use in intelligence gathering and national security. However, the methods used in MKUltra experiments were highly unethical and often involved the use of drugs, torture, and other forms of manipulation without the knowledge or consent of subjects involved. The revelations about the program have had a lasting impact on public perceptions of government activities and the ethics of human experimentation. Despite the many controversies and criticisms of MKUltra, its legacy remains relevant today in terms of its impact on government activities, ethical considerations in research, exploration of mind control and manipulation, and the threats to civil liberties. The lessons of MKUltra serve as a cautionary tale about the potential dangers of secret government programs and unethical experimentation, and highlight the importance of transparency, accountability, and ethical research practices in maintaining a healthy democracy. Man, when you really think about it, it's quite scary to think of what the government is potentially capable of. When you consider that this very subject of MKUltra is quite frightening, it makes you think of what they are actually capable of behind closed doors. All this coming from the caring democratic government, the same government that loves you and has your best interest in heart. Please don't hurt me. I usually record these at about 2:30 in the morning Australian time, and I don't know, researching this kind of stuff and talking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. You know, you feel the hairs stand up on the back of your neck. And in researching for this, you tend to dive down some pretty crazy rabbit holes. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to my channel and turning on notifications so you never miss an update. Also, I'd find it valuable if you would leave a comment down below with any feedback or suggestions for future content. I appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in my next video. Oh, and I plan to upload my next video in 5 to 7 days. The topic will be the Dyatlov Pass incident. Bye for now.